Back to the Grand Trad Tavern we go. We've got a bounty to collect, yes. The reward for defeating that beast at those ruins upon the rock. It's clear now why the people of this area sought that monster's destruction for so long. It was the most formidable adversary. Or maybe it was just kept running away to that place, where most people just couldn't follow it. Cunning little bugger, I'll give it that.
So,
Will, we should go report about it, alright? That we will! And we've got 20 days left to take down Luis. Don't worry, we'll be sure to do that. Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 20 days remain.
Arden has a package for me, giving us a sumptuous Magla feast. Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio. Last time, well, we went to the Manor of Ascendant as Heismape, so thankfully brought us in on, and we were able to get some pretty good loot after having a kind of close call with the boss there. We're going to be starting today by going immediately to the recruitment center and turning that in. We're going to be doing a lot of very small things first and foremost today. Starting with this, and then we have a nice individual in Brylehaven I want to meet up with. That's a cockatrice crest. Did you really defeat that monster in the Manor of the Ascendant? There's the proof right there. May I have the cockatrice crest? I want to prove to the anxious masses that they're no longer in danger. Sure thing. Make sure to share the tale of Will's bravery, too. Of course, you have my word. Oh, and here's your reward. Please take it. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. We've got lots and lots and lots of cash. 157,000 Reeve. Told you guys we'd be rolling in it pretty fast. I'm not really worried about money at all. At all. Mag, on the other hand, and that's a precious resource. By defeating them, we got a decent amount of people supporting us now. Between you and me, some of us in the military think Luis should have handled this. I mean, he's strong and has the means to fly, but I doubted he would care to help us. I was certain that you would help those in need, though. I convinced the rest of them from there. I'm honored. You're not only strong, but willing to put your life on the line for others. I believe those are qualities befitting of a true king. So keep going. You've got my support. Good to know. Okay. And speaking of people that I really want to go talk to in order to get a reward, let's go to Port Brylehaven and hang out in the arena front wharf, as we obtained a gold beetle in the Manor of the Ascendant, and that should mark a point in time where we can now talk to him one final time to get one last reward. So have you returned to me? Have you found any gold beetles for me? Yep, we found more of the bugs you're looking for. Give. Oh, let's see how many. An excellent gold beetle delivery. This will be a great boon for my research. Here's what I promised you. Dragon's Fall for the Seeker and Prince archetypes. It's a legendary sword said to have slayed dragons. Of course, I haven't tried it out myself. Oh, a legendary sword! At this point, I'm more interested in who exactly you are than the reward. You'll tell us, won't you? Oh, I suppose so. Now then, let me tell you a story about dragons and what I used to be. Are you familiar with the Mage Academy? Well, these days, it's nothing but ruins.
Truth be told,
I was a teacher of magic and researcher there, in those hallowed halls. My primary focus was on dragons. The gold beetle's light-producing organs changed based on how much magla they've been exposed to, and they pass through those alterations onto their offspring. In other words, by collecting these beautiful insects, I can learn how much magla this country was exposed to in different eras in the past. Thanks to you, young man, my long-held theory about dragons has been confirmed. More than 1,000 years ago, a war occurred in which unimaginably powerful magic was used. The dragons were a result of that conflict. And among those, a handful of the strongest were purposefully left on this earth, I believe. Purposefully? They may have been left here as some sort of trial. Seeing as civilization has not been destroyed, I do not think they remain among us with any evil intent. You may find searching for these legendary creatures an interesting diversion, or perhaps even encounter one on your own journey. Well, I've given you all I have. From here on, I'll start giving you this arcane dragon blood I brewed up. Young man, I would be most gratified if you would make this a country where people can research bugs freely. Or do any other type of research, of course. Right. And to do that, we'll have to get stronger still. Thanks for everything. Thank you, truly, for an amazing list of items. We aren't done collecting gold beetles, of course. There's still more to go. You do not have to collect all of them in order to get every single reward. You do have to collect all of them in order to get the Steam achievement, though, so we will still be on track for that. But let's check out the Dragon's Fall. 400 attack power, increases damage against dragon-type monsters, and will give us strength +5. Yes, please. Amazing weapon for Will. Next, we're going over to Alderbury Heights, as we need to report our encounter with Milo to Loveless. Couldn't help but notice Milo's steaming shite of a runner is back in town. Should I take it as a sign you won? You can. Serves the bloody fool right. Where I'd give to deck him one myself, but he's holed up in his runner now. Must be licking his wounds. Pompous prats can cower in there like a child for the rest of his days for all I care. I really am glad though. Glad that painted mongrel didn't end up coming out on top, and you're still standing. If I'm honest, I didn't give two shites about the government, and my followers were in the same boat. We knew no matter who became king, it wouldn't change our tribe or how folks look at us. We didn't expect anything to change. But that's how an idiot like me rose to glory. Thinking back on it, it never should have happened. Which is why I'm so glad I met you. We were just wastrels clinging onto the lowest hanging fruit. You opened our eyes, though, so I want to give you this.
Mission accomplished.
What's she giving me? Sumptuous Magless Feast and 60,000 Reef. Thank you, Loveless. I'm feeling good about all this now, so I was thinking I'd hit the pub. But you know what? I'm gonna come back, I think. That's wise. But I guess this means the case is closed, huh? Even Loveless came around. As for Milo, well, hopefully he'll relax for a while. Yufa may not have meant to, but I think she really struck a chord. Good! Good! That bastard should stay in his damn runner, where he belongs! Rumor has it Milo stormed off to sulk in his gauntlet runner. He must be pretty upset about losing, but you know, it's his own fault. That it is. Next, we're going to be spending our daytime hanging out with Basilio. Basilio talks about his painful past at the facility. Though he finds new resolve, his mind dwells on Vinka, who even now endures the same pains. I'm worried about him. Let's go talk to him. Hey, you heard what happened? That store over there got attacked too, and the shopkeeper's neck was broken, just like the others.
Just awful.
Wasn't that shop the one that was selling dirty igniters under the table? Maybe someone's got an axe to grind. They say it's a purpose behind it. A real hulk of a man too, going by the injuries. Maybe he really is a monster. What, another murder? This place got more lawless by the day. It's Vinka!
Vinka!
Vinka, what's wrong? Is it the wounds?
Hey,
Oi, take it easy, come on. Basilio! What, don't tell me you're worried about me. You're just like Fidelio. Always coming to check on me when I had it hard. Even when I'd just be eating something I shouldn't have. That's all this is, yeah?
Sam?
If it really were just food poisoning, it's your stomach that'd be hurting. I'm not kidding anymore, Vinka. I'm not gonna fall for anything that obvious. Anyways, let's get you to a church. One of them healers ought to have something to fix the pain, at least. I'm not setting foot in any damned church.
Hang on a second.
It's better than dying. Hell, you two know. It's just my time to die, nothing more.
I hate it.
You're not gonna die.
Stop this.
I'm sick of this, mate. I'm sick of not being able to save the people I care about. Don't tell me you're gonna die. You've gotta stay alive so we can keep being stupid together. Fine. I'll go see your churchman. Later, though. Got some business to take care of first.
About that.
When will you be done?
Hey,
The more hands, the better, innit? We can help too, so let's get this job done and over with.
I see.
Yeah, suppose you two might be able to help. Then I'll need a bit to prepare. Come see me later again, alright?
I swear it.
Don't just say that and run off. It's a promise, alright?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for dragging you into this job of Vinka's without asking. If Del were here, I'm sure he'd rake me over the coals for that one. It's very like you to do so, Basilio.
Hey.
Can't tell if that's a compliment. Thanks if it is, though. Glad I had you here. Else Vinka would have probably given me a runaround again.
Thanks.
You're a real loon yourself, you know. Not many would have stuck with me this far. Thanks. I I feel certain trust and quiet resolve behind Basilio's clumsy words.
And we ain't even family. Glad to hear it.
With rank 4, we obtain Berserker Veneration. Significantly reduces the mad cost of studying the Berserker lineage. Of course, always in a positive.
Let's head back.
Let's come back once Vinka's done with his preparations then. I'll be counting on you again. Sounds good. Oh boy, I hear a voice. Perhaps it's merely a relic, but it's also a relic. Still nothing. I'm not going to pretend to understand what he means when he's saying that, but I guess the best we can do is just go ask him. Let's hang out with Nurse tonight. Nurse rushes to his family home, realizing the curio from his childhood is actually the 7th relic. The research project nears completion. Perhaps it's merely a relic. Perhaps not. Perhaps it is. Perhaps not. Let's go talk to him and see what he has to say. So it was a relic then? That makes 8 now. Righto.
Thank you.
Oh, doesn't seem nearly as excited about that one. Wait, this is the last one, right? Well, true, but... I'm sorry! The truth is, all of the relics we had were stolen!
Why?
Don't tell me you were drunk again!
Just a moment.
I wasn't drinking this time! Rana is my witness, that's the honest truth! As far as I remember, anyway. You were at the garage with me the other day, eh? You must remember, it wasn't locked. No doubt that was when they seized their chance. Then, all the relics we have found so far are gone? Do you have any idea you might have taken them? If I had to say, I felt like someone was watching me. So someone might have been watching. Right. Didn't we hear some sound in the garage?
No.
But who would steal relics of all things? What's the gain? Can't imagine any shops would buy them off you.
That's...
Maybe they know something about the relic's purpose? That might be our worst case scenario. If they sold them with the intent of using them... Though I can't say for certain, if the last piece isn't used for cooling purposes, then it must altogether be... If my inkling's correct, then this is a problem I have to solve myself. As a man of science and scholar of technology, it must be my solemn duty.
Say.
Will, Gallica, I beg you, can you find those stolen relics? There's a guardsman I know in Grand Trad who I'd like you to talk to. He's usually on duty out front of the recruitment center. If your ultimate mission is to defeat Luis, then mine is to close the case on these relics once and for all. So please, help me solve this. Sure.
Leave it to me.
I'll look for them. Anything for you, nurse.
Thank you.
Thank you, truly. Ha! An old fellow like me oughtn't let himself get so teary-eyed.
A great help.
I really have been blessed with such supportive allies. Perhaps all my failures until now haven't been in vain, eh? I can sense Nurse's heartfelt gratitude as well as his deep trust in me. Alright, well, let's go find these damn relics.
This is a trial I must overcome.
Yep, and I'll be with you every step of the way, Nurse. With this, we get Seedling Synergy. Increases the number of plants that can be harvested in the plant culture chamber by 1. Not bad.
Right then.
Well, I'll leave the guardsmen in your capable hands. Let me know if anything comes of it. I'll be asking around the town's other exits.
This one's important.
Petty Thief. I need to find the thief and recover the relics. First, I should go ask the guard in front of the recruitment center in Grand Trad if he saw the thief. Alright, well, that's definitely something we'll need to keep in mind.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 19 days remain.
Now, if we want to find out who exactly stole these items, these relics, our petty thief, mind you, we are going to need to go to the Regolith Grand Cathedral, as there will be a guard in the front near the recruitment center. That will be our guy. That will be our bloke. I'm assuming it'll probably be either you or you. Probably this guy.
With all of you.
Well, if it isn't the alleged prince, did you have some business with me?
That's...
Yeah, we're trying to track down a thief. We're certain he made his way through here. The thief, you say? Oh, this is a big city with more people than anyone can count. We do our best to patrol, but we don't have the manpower to chase down every crook.
I see.
But I have to say, I'm surprised people as famous as you'd be searching for the culprit yourself. That reminds me, I saw another celebrity around here recently. You know that candidate Jin? Real shifty bloke? Well, he's been wandering around here muttering about something like a relic. A relic? The Jin was behind the whole thing? Hey, can you tell us where he went? He said something about going to the abandoned mine or something like that. It struck me as odd.
Then
He's headed for the mines. If we hurry, we might still be able to catch him. Thank you, good sir. For some reason, he's going over to the Nord mines. Interesting. It's been since the beginning of the damn game since we've been over this side of Grand Trad, so yeah. Huh, seems you've caught a lucky break. If he'd gone to hide out in the city, it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. Now, good luck out there, Your Highness. Thank you very much. Well, let's go ahead and waste no time. We're gonna be going after Jin for the next segment of today's episode. Now, before we depart, I do want to mention I highly suggest having someone who's capable of stealing. I am going to be... Do I want Heismane here? Yeah, I guess I can bring Heismane. Jin, as we've seen already, he's kind of a pushover. We can probably bench Juna and put in Heismane. That shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, that'll be fine.
seriously?
Alright, Jin's runner. Gauntlet runner owned by Jin, who's on the run with Nurse's relics. Let's go beat his ass. Sounds like Jin took off for this area. We have to catch him for Nurse's sake at least. We should get there by midday, and we can make it back by tonight, no problem.
Let's be off.
Alright. Let's go track him down. Here we go. Of course, since we are spending our afternoon on the runner, we do have access to hanging out with the whole gang and making food, and obviously checking our pantries. If you want to make any more dishes, definitely now is the time. And I'm not going to be showing every single time I cook from here on out. Just assume I am. And in the meantime, let's hang out with Basilio and do some more workouts, shall we? We'll lose. Obviously, we don't need to worry about our stats anymore and whatnot, but we'll get the extra HP, which is nice. Rather addicting, isn't it? You'll be pretty tough at first, but then you reach a point where you just can do them for days.
Let's do it.
While we're here, why not see who we can get in more reps? It'll be motivating, won't it? Bring it on.
Amy.
Good answer, and I'll be winning this one. Basilio and I are brimming with motivation, and my HP increased by 5, and we also got the extra 7 courage, which is nice, but not necessary. HP increased by 6. Tone of those abs. I call this match a draw. You really laid it out there today.
All right.
Now that we've rested enough, let's keep at it for another go. Oh boy, well, as long as I can get an extra point of HP next time.
With the protection of the royal however, the case of Jin Dulz was something altogether different. Standing firm in his path is the party's gauntlet runner, there to take back what Jin stole from Nurse.
Got us a visitor here. It's Jin and his king Starlight. Hoist that scoundrel over our runner, would you? Please? We need those back for the sake of peace in this country.
What?
Wow, were they really that big of a deal?
We can make sure to
Whatever the case, we cannot condone stealing. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. Sounds good, Yufa.
You people! Why are you here?
We could ask you the same thing. Why'd you steal Neris's relic?
I had no other choice. If I can't prove I'm useful to Luis, then he'd kill me. I thought if I could find him some kind of treasure, some token, I could win his mercy. And your engineer, he's the one who made a runner fly. His secrets are bound to be valuable. Maybe valuable enough that Luis would spare my life, but... damn it all! I don't give a damn anymore! This time I'll really slaughter you all! The royal magic's off the table! I can kill you and offer up your heads to Luis himself! Now's the time!
Get him, Nurse! Yeah! Alright.
Teach this little
Let's Let's teach this little thief a lesson. Jin the Charlatan, again, as you might expect, has no weakness. This guy is essentially the exact same as he was previously. I highly recommend you steal from him. We desperately want his item. Hey, got a first try. Fortune God's Abacus, an amazing item. From here, we're essentially going to just beat the ever-living crap out of this guy. Of course, his guards are still pretty much the exact same as they were. What we're gonna do is, I kind of want to do summon Dragon God, just to get some damage out. Why not? Do some summon Dragon God, do some decent damage. Jin is really not that big of a problem. He has a little bit more HP, obviously, as you might expect from a late game boss, but we can still pretty much do similar things. Fun fact, if you had inflicted a weakness onto Jin in our previous encounter with him, he would still have that weakness on him right now, which I think is pretty neat. We're gonna use Knight's Proclamation on Heisme, potentially do some dodge tanking shenanigans. From here, we are gonna summon Eagle Lion King to lower attack power. And with Will, let's do a Hero's Proving. If we somehow don't kill him with this action, then, I mean, actually we won't, because Wanton Destruction will not do crazy damage, but we'll be okay. Next, we're gonna do a quick change arts to create a block barrier.
Damn it! Bloody hell! How in blazes are you so strong? Even without the royal magic. Bollocks! What can I even do?
Nothing! Mage Grace is just a pretty light heal, honestly. Thunderstrike Struth is going for Heisme, he's just gonna dodge it. And then they're gonna go for Mage Group Drain, which is just a attack down on the entire group, which really isn't all that insane. Next, we're gonna do summon Lizard Man onto Jin. And then with Will, we are going to rush up and do Royal Sword with Yufa as our partner. And that almost kills him with Basilio, following up with Wanton Destruction. And then maybe with Adamant Nightblade we can kill? Nope. Pass turn and go for Royal Sword again. There we go.
I'm sorry. I'll return what I've stolen.
You really...
You better listen up. Don't go getting any big ideas about crossing us again. You just... I don't know, skedaddle and lay low until Luis is out of the picture.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Will do. Skedaddling presently.
Oh, well, I mean, that worked. That worked. All right. Unscathed bonus, too, which is really nice for us. Give us lots of Heroes Leaf of Lights. Level 60 on Will now. Give us an extra point in magic. Yufa, Basilio also got level ups. Nice. And our ranking didn't change. Jin ran off at full speed. I should hand the lost relics over to Nurse.
Ah, you got them back! I knew you two could manage it! Most helpful. Ooh, would have been dire indeed if the thief were the one to complete it.
Dire how?
There's something I've got to tell you two. It's about what these relics really are. It was nagging at me a bit, you recall? Why were the relics scattered all across the land?
There must be a reason.
Has to be, eh? I thought the same. As if someone deliberately made sure they'd be separated. You see, in the course of my tinkering, I worked out that these relics could still function as components to a greater device. The trigger mechanism is a bit like magic igniters, but without a doubt, it's something different altogether. Something utterly transcending modern technology. Based on the few clues present, and my own technical knowledge, I can only conclude... It's a weapon of mass destruction, capable of destroying the world as we know it.
A weapon?
Like the King's magic, or Luis's magic. No, perhaps something even greater. It's a power that could end an entire civilization.
This little thing could do all that. Why even make something so...
Who knows? No way now of telling the creator's motives. But I think I understand how this sort of thing happens. Once you're struck with a grand enough idea, you can't help but bring it to life. As a technician, no doubt they only thought to prove their hypothesis, no matter the danger involved. Only, once it became real, they saw the horror in what they'd created. And so this was their effort to bury it, scattering it in pieces across Ukrainian leagues. Hard to say if they plan to put it back together someday, or if they just couldn't bring themselves to destroy the fruit of their labors. Say, old boy, what do you suppose we should do with this?
Let's put the pieces back where we found them.
I suppose that's one way to deal with it. But there may be enterprising hunters who'll collect them all again, just like we did. No. I'm grateful that you found all the pieces for me, but I've got to destroy it myself before it falls into anyone else's hands. I hope you can understand.
But how are you going to destroy it?
Couldn't be simpler, really. If we're not putting it together, you've just got to crush the central component. If I'd found this as a younger man, it wouldn't even have crossed my mind to break it. After traveling with you all, and getting to keep working on the runner, it's all been a sharp reminder of why I became an engineer. Technology's not a selfish pursuit. It's something you use to make other people's lives better, happier. That's how I managed to make this gauntlet runner fly. So thank you.
It's all thanks to your hard work, Nurse.
Oh, come now. Going to give a chap a big head. Really, you're the one who gave me the push I needed. So, in that vein, let me pledge my support anew, what? As genius, inventor, and architect of the people's joys.
The free-hearted engineer, Neurus, keeper and heritor of the gunner's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
If we can build an engine, we can build a nation.
Couldn't have said it better than myself, Nurus. With rank 8, we've completed Nurus's bond, and we've obtained the archetype, the Dragoon. And, of course, we've gotten 4 inheritance slots for the Gunner. No royal archetype for the Gunner lineage, unfortunately, but we'll take what we can get. The Dragoon is our right thumb. Pretty cool looking archetype, too.
Under the circumstances, we've got to learn to take inspiration from the world around us, instead of mooning and pining over brilliance of the past. Plenty of modern inventions took design inspiration from this sort of relic, too. We'll need to work out how to make them safer to operate. Right, splendid. I'm feeling positively activated now. Let's have a proper think for the rest of today. Work out some exciting new concepts together. And while we're at it, would you mind hanging around to watch me break this old thing?
Nurse comes in with the hammer! Afterwards, we spent some time chatting about various things and then returned to the town. And with that, we have one more party member that's just completely done. Next, we have Juna and Katharina left available for us for the evenings. I'd say let's hang out with Juna. Juna reveals the fragile true form of the Nydia tribe. She renews her determination to face her past and save Mitris, resolved to bring back an antidote even if it causes her to revert.
I'll definitely...
I won't let things end like this for her. Let's go save her then.
Here.
Here we are. I was tied up and left to die here. The field of Erica flowers and the leaves we need. I can almost hear the song I sang myself back then. A song of hope, of wanting to live. Funny, isn't it? I came to loathe these flowers so much, I never wanted to see them again. And now I'm here because I need them. That nightmarish experience gave me the ability to tell what the leaves look like. And now I can help someone who helped me because of it.
Then...
When I look at it that way, it's almost as though I survived that hell for a reason. Gives it some significance. So it comes full circle, like it was fate.
Yes.
We're gonna save Mitris. I can't help but feel I'm being saved too. Juna took me through the field, foraging for Erica flowers.
Yep.
Can't imagine we need any more than this. Just hope it works. I didn't revert. I'm here in the place where my worst nightmares came true. I haven't changed.
Honestly.
I thought that if I had to show that form to anyone ever again, it might be alright if that person was you.
What?
What do you mean by that?
You got it.
I mean what I said, no more, no less.
I'm going home.
Anyway, we're done here. Let's get back to Brylehaven and to Mitris. Sounds good. Murtis, there you are.
Hey.
I'm sure it's been a struggle to speak, but I've gathered some leaves that can counteract the poison.
Hey.
I'm sure I'm the last person you wanted to come to your rescue, but the feeling was likewise when you saved me.
Please.
You love singing more than anything, don't you? Losing your voice is unacceptable. Here you go. I only hope it works. Oh, thank goodness! Your voice. I owe you both for this. But why go through all that for me? Should be obvious, no? I'm grateful to you. And as someone who shares your passion for singing, I understand all too well what it would be like to lose my voice.
And then?
There are some things I can only express through singing. I'm sure you're the same way. Besides, I never got a chance to hear you sing. It's also apologies for me mispronouncing your name for 30 plus episodes. Juna. Are you still in any pain? Frustrated as what I am. She's better than me in every possible way. I'm from a poor bog of a town in the middle of nowhere. I was the best singer in the village, and so I came to the big city. But everyone here, all over the country even, they're so focused on you. They won't give a country girl like me half a second, much less a song. Last year I got to headline for this festival, and I thought it might be my big break. But then you just had to barge in and... But it don't matter. I lost to you the second I thought I could pull you down with dirty schemes. Coming here didn't change who I was deep down. Hearing you sing live, though, my jaw hit the floor. I could feel the emotions flooding out from you. You just wanted everyone to be happy. I ain't never been so miserable. I figured I'd just head on home, but then there was that sneaky looking sanctist.
You know?
I really am sorry about the outfit.
Then...
I can apologize to Capra for that one later. Together, and if it's far too early for you to conclude that I outclassed you.
I'm fine.
You're a strong person. Someone who'd risk their own safety to protect someone else. Wouldn't you agree, Will?
Right.
I would love to hear you sing, Murtis.
Yep.
Same here. I want to hear a song that comes from your heart. Fine. You can drop in next time I have a stage.
So...
Music encourages us. It comforts us, supports us. It pulls us by the hand when we can't take another step. And it walks alongside us. When the ground feels like it's opened up beneath you, it's the magic that lifts you back up. It saved me once. I want to offer that to everyone.
way.
That's why I sing, Murtis. If you're ready to take that on, I'll be waiting for you on the grand stage. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'll knock you off your high horse soon enough. Should be fun. When that day comes, you'll have to be the judge, Will. I feel like that might be a little rigged, but I can't really say no now, can I?
I love singing so much.
I'm glad you do, Juna. And with rank 7, we obtain Battle Hypnosis. While in reserve, Juna will gain experience at the normal rate. The two of them had a heated debate about music. I feel like I've gotten even more support from Juna's devotees, thanks to Juna's increased faith in me. Will it change the rankings, however? Nope. That's okay.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 18 days remain.
With our daytime block, today we're going to be hanging out with Basilio. Basilio notices Vinka suffering from old wounds of the facility, but he insists he has a job to do before he'll get treated. Basilio pledges to help. Let's go help him.
Hey.
Right, we're here to help. What's wrong? You look rough, mate.
No.
Everyone looks rough under a sky like this. Let's get on to the job details, eh? You know Night Prowler? Shady Club? Some type's been using the place to make under-the-table deals for igniters. It's a merchant fat cat what's pulling the strings, of course. Rich as a king and fond of a drink or 10, if you catch me. Made a fortune selling igniters on the black market. So right when he's leaving the club, riding high off his latest deal, that's when I come up from behind and snap his neck. Going for the neck, huh? Wait, no, hold on. You're just going to kill him? What the hell are you thinking? What am I thinking? You know just as well as I, don't you, Basilio? Someone's got to kill people like him. And right now, that's me.
No way.
Why, don't tell me. All the murders we've been hearing about. You were the one behind those murders? I was. I killed them all.
You having a laugh?
Vinka, why would you? After you two ran, the experiments just got worse. Told us they couldn't afford the risk us of running away. Had to wear us out properly. Friends made corpses day after day. Endless pain, hour after hour. They still told us we ought to be thankful. Said, at least you pieces of shit can be useful somehow. They tossed me down the chasm with the corpses too. But I survived. A power growing inside me. Power to tear the sons of bitches living large on the igniter-born prophet's limb from bloody limb. Sounds like fate, don't it? I thought you of all people would understand, Basilio. I'm trying to make the world a better place. You're right to hate him, mate, but...
What now?
Basilio, what do you want to do?
No.
I can't be a part of this.
Why?
You son of... You were the first of us to make it out, and look at you! Dressed up for your goddamn society! Where'd you come from, huh? Where's your family? If Fidelio were alive, I know he...
Vinka!
Hey, Vinka!
Stop!
Get away from me! Don't you ever show your face to me again! You're no family of mine! You're nothing to me! What the hell did I do? I get how he feels, I do. So much that hurts. Murder is murder. Damn it! None of this makes any goddamn sense anymore! If Del were here, he could tell me what to do.
Well then.
Are you really considering helping him kill?
No.
If he'd asked me a couple years back, I'd probably do it. After everything they did to me and Del, all the times we nearly died, I hated them as much as he does.
No.
Still, I can't just go around the city killing everyone I want. That's wrong, innit? What do I do? Vinka's not backing down from this, I can tell. Hey, what would you... No, never mind. You're not Del. I can't ask you to tell me what to do.
But...
When I've got my own answer for Vinka, you'll stand with me, yeah? When the time comes, I'm counting on you. And since Basilio's conflict and his firm trust in me.
I've got to decide my path now.
and I'll be behind you all the way. And with this, we get Silence Merit, which will let us inherit an extra slot for the Berserker, totaling up to 3. Give me some time to think, eh? For today, let's just go back. That's a bit of a low point to end on for the evening, though it is something we will definitely need to deal with. So I think we're gonna end off today on a bit of a high note. Let's go and wrap up Katharina's story. Katharina considers how the platypus might find honest work. Realizing how many have helped her, she sees change takes mutual cooperation. Let's go see the fruits of her labor. I've got something I want to announce to my platypus mates, and you gotta be there to hear it too. Come with me. Alright, I'll be there.
Thank you.
Thanks. I know what I can do now. You keep your ears open too. Oh, I'm excited about this now.
I didn't gather you here just to hand out free money. I did it to help you find good work. Because, see, if you find good work, you don't need to depend on other people. And that means you've got no one dragging you along. You decide how you want to live, and you make the most of it. So let's hear it. Want to live on your own terms? I'm sure the answer's pretty clear. We can get there, one step at a time. And today, right here, is your first step.
A pretty speech, no doubt. But who's gonna hire a parapet?
I can answer that. Where I work, there's an old man who said if Katharina vouches for them, he'll hire them. No questions asked.
Sure, but we don't have the skills for a workshop like that.
I know. That's why we're going to get you some proper schooling.
We're going to erect a facility right here and hire a teacher who'll show you how to read and write and perform calculations. You can also learn carpentry, needlework, or medicine. And once you've the skills, we can talk to workshops and trade associations.
I don't care about any of that. I say just give us money. Sounds like a right pain in the arse. There's got to be a faster way than all that.
You think handouts are going to keep you alive? If everyone sits in the cart and no one pulls, would you just sit in the mud till you die?
Oh, come off it. We take what we're owed. It's that easy. Besides, you were the one saying we'd steal it back from the rich.
You can do this. Keep going.
Yeah, I did say that, but I wasn't right. And for that, I'm sorry. Something stolen is just gonna keep getting stole. You'll start to fear and resent your neighbour. It's an endless cycle of misfortune. How can anyone take pride in living off someone else's work stolen by force? I couldn't. No, we can't steal our way to a good life. We gotta shape our reality with our own 2 hands. We welcome anyone who wants to be their own change. Here, together, we write our own futures.
Do you think it's possible that I could be a leather worker?
And I want to try making clothes. I mend all my family's garb, and I'm pretty good at it.
I love teaching kids. If I dedicate myself to study, might I be a teacher as well?
What's got into all your heads? All this bloody talk about change. Too late for me, I say.
Not by half. So tell me, what do you want to do? We can work on this together.
Always thought it'd be nice to see the ocean. Thought that since I was a kid.
Then learn how to do calculations. If you can do that, I can introduce you to a merchant in Brylehaven.
This is really taking off. It's going to take me a while to get through all these people. I know the Parapus haven't had the best lot in life, but I'm feeling more optimistic about our chances these days. Because, I mean, you're going to be a king soon, yeah? Things will really start looking up for us then.
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Good, because I'll be holding my breath. But I won't be sitting on my hands either. Not that we'll rely too much on you. It's going to have to be a team effort. Though, I guess in an ideal world, we wouldn't need kings. One king can't make the world a better place. It takes everyone to pull that off.
But things aren't that easy.
That's true. The fight's only just begun. But I can see a path ahead. Just a matter of overcoming the obstacles. Our paths may be different, but I'll be fighting the good fight with you. And when the going gets tough, or when you feel all alone, you remember me. Because we're fighting together, king or not. No matter what lies ahead for you, we're comrades in arms.
The loyal hunter, Katharina, keeper and heritor of the Brawler's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
My dreams may seem impossible, but I'm not giving them up.
Glad you weren't, Katharina. Finally, one of our first followers, we've now finally completed her story. And we obtained the martial artist archetype, the elite version of the Brawler. And we also obtained 4 inherent slots for the Brawler. We got the left thigh, everyone! Finally! Or I guess, like, the left hip. Martial artist. You know the Brawler archetype that we got at the very beginning of the first dungeon? Yeah, we're just now getting its final version. And obviously, we could have gotten this a little bit earlier, but yeah, it's basically October whenever you could get the final version of this. Whew.
Katharina! Who's here? They've delivered some for us! You lot better save some for me! Wait, come and have a meal with us. Consider it an early coronation ceremony.
Ooh, that kind of sounds really good. I enjoyed a humble feast along Katharina and the others. Thanks to the unbreakable bond I share with Katharina, the impoverished Parapus now all supports me. It's a big, large group of people, but it wasn't enough to shake the rankings yet.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 17 days remain.
And with all of that now done and dusted, thank you, Katharina, for being an amazing follower. I'm sad to see her story come to an end because I like her story so much. One of my favorite non-playable characters in the game. But that'll just have to do it for her. Next time on Metaphor Fantazio, we got a bit of a confrontation going on here. Let's look for a bit of a brighter spot. Next time on Metaphor Fantazio, we are going to be heading towards our next dungeon, and this one is going to be interesting. Specifically, we're going towards the Disgraced Ruins. So, with that said, I'll see you soon.